This is Sunday, September 1st.
Yep.
We're headed up to Mount Lemon to go to the top.
Yep.
To the ski lifts. That's my wonderfully beautiful wife.
This is the ski lift. Chris is somewhere behind me. It's so pretty up here. Huh. There's Christopher getting on now. I don't know if you can see him way down there. Making my way up to the mountain. This is so awesome. Kind of nerve-wracking that all it holds you is just one wire. Got 75 degrees up here, wind blowing. All you smell is pine trees. Gorgeous. There's part of the forest fire that was caught on TV. What? Where's Chris? I can't get him, I can't reach the button. Let's see if I can get Chris for you. Where'd he go? There he is. Chris! So bumpy up here on this. Can't really get anything. Okay, we're at the top of the mountain. We're waiting to load for our way down.
Sir,
the mountain.
You know what the temperature at nighttime is?
Last night the low was 57.
Look at this view down. See all the mountains? Oh my. Look at all them suckers. And in the winter, it's all up here covered in snow. We're at 9,150 feet right now. Heading down. Chris is on the next chair behind me. This is so awesome. Absolutely gorgeous up here. There's ski slopes all the way down. There's one. Ah, just gorgeous.
This is Megan, who just spilt the Coke in their cafe here at the ski lodge.
Funny.
This is the ski lodge. All around. Raptors. These windows are sliding. As you can see here, we slid this one open. There's the lift that we just got through riding. Went way up there. And we're going to be leaving here in a little bit. So we'll get back to you at our next location, which will be the desert, the Living Desert Museum. Adios, amigas. It is Monday, Labor Day.
All day long.
And we are in a national park, Saguaro.
Something like that.
Okay. And tell them we almost went there, but they wanted a shitload of money to get in. So we told them to go suck an egg. Right there, look. Oh, Tucson.
There you go.
I want one of those? Yeah. No. You put one of those under each bedroom window.
Almost happened.
When we move out here, we'll go to Old Tucson Studios.
Oh, yeah?
Okay? Okay.
Bev was saying as we were walking up, she goes, you know, they really...
We are at the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum. Fixing to go in here and see the reptiles, invertebrates. Looking at a Western Diamondback rattlesnake. Right there.
We've got all different shades. A lot of different shades.
That's the same snake.
I saw green. They all have that white and black stripes.
Critter of the month, Grand Canyon rattlesnake.
Head.
We used to make lots of noise talking to the snakes. Oh yeah, I would have missed him.
Can't be let stay climbing under the wall.
Oh wow. Big breed.
Sat down in a rock and was on the rock and hit her in the leg.
So he's looking for
And she had to have 72 miles.
really?
It cost $2,000 a line.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Why so many?
Checking out his tail.
Milk snake. There he is, right back in there.
Does Sherry know where we are? So this guy's over here.
Can you spot him? Looks like a coral snake almost. That's red and yellow killer fellow right there.
Optimistic for snake.
I'm trying to show you.
Yeah. That's a western patch nose snake. He's moving. Uh-oh, we got movement.
Rattlesnake with her rattle. Poor guy.
Yellow fellow.
Can you find him?
Right here. Mexican boa constrictor. And there's a lizard of some kind. Beaded lizard. There's a snake there. He's moving, son. Gopher snake and Gila monster.
They're loving on each other.
Mm-hmm. I bet they are.
They're all cuddled up together.
There's the back of it.
Just him and the snake.
There's another one.
That's a real tarantula.
Yep.
They're walking sticks.
Is that the spider?
Mm-hmm.
So weird is.
What's up, bud? You see the scorpion? What's that, bud?
Aw.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Hold on. That is a bark scorpion.
I don't like him either.
There's another one in the trees.
There's one right there.
They're not as big as I thought they'd be.
Air water. What's that? What's in there? We got those at home. I can't see my head. could actually go in there.
In there?
Yeah. It rejoins it up here. See? This loop rejoins main trail. Go through there. See, this is like a stalagmite in the cavern. Yeah. Fake bear.
Is this where we just make more light? Where it's more light?
That's bad light in here.
I do.
Crystals,
Who's that here, Mom?
stalactites,
Oh, these are cool. Watch your steps. Your steps coming down.
stalactites. Those are neat.
We're in a cavern.
Can't barely
Get the
see
water down
anything in
under?
here. Yeah.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, it'd even be neater if you could see. Here you go, Mom.
That's what you do. This one has a stool. Because it's for me. I don't see over here. Where's Mama? Whoa, man, I think. What's that? Well, turn it. It's those.
Focus is this.
I like to see. Oh, it's cloudy. I don't see. No, I can't see. I can really see. What's everything?
Good to eat, huh?
I keep adjusting it when I see it's longer.
Fool's gold.
Yeah.
Come, she's over here. She's over here scratching. Targeting. What's that?
You ready?
No, over here.
No, we have to go the other way.
What's that?
Bless you.
Yeah, it's almost like Amazon's. Here's the mountain lion. Not too busy this afternoon.
That water down there looks cool though.
Yeah.
See it? Okay. It blends in with the mountain. And then our first hole.
See a
That's
bear
my bar.
all weekend long.
That's my bar. Is that a black bear?
Oh, where's the sun? Poor bear, it looks so hot.
You got water down there.
There's a couple of them up there. Poor guys.
Huh?
They're all so hot. Wow, that one goes way down.
You know water down there for them, is there? They got one over there though.
You got water over there. There's a western screech owl. You can see that. Yeah, let's see that. No tiny owl.
Real? No final. That's not even real. No, it's
Looks like a statue, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't want to move. I was like, whatever, man. I remember when the whole bunch of them were starting to come out. And just like, wow. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You look fake. Well.
There's a hole right here. Did they come up there?
Here, out.
Oh, it's kind of
Oh, there's another one.
There's another one. Look, she's pregnant.
that one is
Aw.
not
That's pregnant mama there.
Oh, that's pregnant. There's a pregnant one. Bad. Pregnant.
This one's scratching. Oh, look at it.
Aww.
He's couldn't have some. That one's couldn't have babies. Look at this one going down.
Bye-bye. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wrong house.
Where's your camera?
In my purse.
What's it eating? No popcorn in it.
Where'd she go?
That one's great. What's in here? Oh,
Look at this one.
no! Where?
Oh, he went back
Disappeared.
in. Isn't that cute?
It's in grass. Hello.
It's like a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look, he's poking his little head out.
Yeah.
I can't see another one.
It's right there. It's coming out.
Oh, oh, it's just in the camera.
Here's the macaw.
That's a military macaw.
Military macaw? Sure enough. Where'd he go? One's sitting on the ground. You can't even see him. Through the fence.
Here's a white front.
Can't really get a good picture of him. Oh, what?
White fronted parrot.
Where?
Roadrunner, roadrunner, roadrunner. Hurry up, get a good shot of him. Hurry. He's running.
Let's see him. There's a roadrunner. Run, little roadrunner.
Here's one over here too. Better shot.
Went way over there. Somewhere in there. I want to see him run.
Run, damn it.
Run, damn it. Those gates kind of suck. Damn, roadrunners won't run.
This bird here eats prey that's bigger than it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a little owl.
Leaves his choices wide open. Where's he at? Little itty bitty tiny bird. There's an elk. Owl. What's next? That way? Woo! Pinch, 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 pinch.
Museum, and she's got a snake out up here. Go up there and touch it. Come on, go. I want to see you. Come on, get it on camera. Kids are touching it. You won't even touch a snake.
That's right.
You're such a wuss.
That's right.
And then when it came time for it, she actually that's what I was. See, I had a partner. I wrote everything down. She did the cutting. I'm a mamby-pamby.
This is the art gallery. They bring in animals for the kids to see. She's got a snake over there, non-venomous. They show movies. And they got a bunch of art over here, a bunch of different pictures and stuff. And that's my beautiful wife.
It's the only place in the whole museum that's air conditioned.
That's why we're sitting here, like two bumps on a log.
Yes. It's damn hot out there.
What are they doing?
Cactus juice.
Oh, we're making juice. Cactus juice. Man, go touch the snake. At least walk up there by it. Come on. Please. Get out of the way, lady. Get out of the way, lady.
It's still extended museum.
You got some pretty good video pictures.
We didn't go down in the
Okay, that was neat.
Yeah, what do you Ah, she's cherry colored. Look at her.
Yeah, she's multi-shaded.
This is the golf course right across the street from our hotel. Very nice course. A tournament course. They have a tournament leaderboard up there. So when we move to Tucson...
No, I think they'll come right back out.
Oh, they can come back out to this. But I guess there's campsites.
And you want to walk over there and get a fucking shot.
No, I'm not walking over there. You go wanting to do any walking, you can climb your ass
That
out.
motherfucker's pedaling down. Crazy bastard.
Watch your language. Quarters on. You must speak sweet. Your mother may watch this.
Look at that. Damn, look at that shit, man. We're gonna get out right there. We're going back.
Windy Vista.
Yeah.
We're going to get out up here in about a little bit.
These people are all camping or rock climbing or something.
I ain't going to get out right over there.
Get out there, then we go past. Oh man, we could walk out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Watch out for the frogs.
Frogs.
What the sign says.
Yeah, baited by froggies. Where's that next elevation sign at? I don't know.
We just passed 6,000.
Yeah, this is good point.
There's some more of them Billy the Idiots.
That's an old village right there. We are on Mount Lemon, 7,000 feet. Alright, there's Bill. We're on top of Mount Lemon. This is the Ski Valley Resort. 8,000 feet is the elevation. This is the little lodge or office where you buy your lift tickets. This is the ski lift. That's where you get on.
See the ski lifts. There goes somebody coming down. Open all year. And that goes way up there. I can't see it from here, but I'm going to try to get a shot from over there. But this is really nice. This is all green, nice and green.
Mom, you're close to the ground.
God, leave me alone.
Now we're like 2 inches off the ground. Okay, now I'm okay. What a baby. Oh my god.
Ski lifts.
No problem.
This is one of the ski passes, the slope, right up in here. This is Vista Point. Mac! The mountains. There's a high one here.
Take a picture?
What's up, dude? What the hell are you doing up
How are you
here?
going up there, man?
We're going hiking.
Are you really?
We're going to the top.
Cool.
I invite you to get this
Here comes my buddy. That's Simon. That's Erwin. This is Joe.
Looking down, the road is way down there. Huh?
We want the down shot.
Do you?
I don't want to go up anywhere.
Wow, that's nice.
You ready?
Ready.
There you go.
I know it's
afraid of heights. Could you hurry?
We're looking straight down. There's the road. All the way along the mountain. They're doing construction. Let me show you the construction. There you go. There's a car. Can I zoom in on him? Wow. It's shaky when you zoom in. Okay, we'll see at the top. Here's what me and Megan are gonna go do.
No, that's what Chris is gonna do, and he's gonna drag me up behind him.
Oh, Gabby's interacting on airport.
This is somewhere in Arizona.
So let me tell you, that's where the best dope comes in, man.
We just left Mexico and haggled.
Let's give them the real feel of the country.
This is the real deal. And Christopher. Hey. Heading down the road. There ain't nothing out here. Absolutely nothing. Except for mountains, of course, you know.
Ponte cero, ponte cinco.
That's about it. Okay. Chris wants
Film, Border Patrol.
mountains. We already
Okay,
have them.
now you're in the valley. Now see your lake.
Oh, there we go. Where'd it go?
There you go, straight ahead.
There we go. There's your mountain.
Back on my side of the road.
Mountains, hills.
It's just pretty.
Very bumpy, very hilly.
Very roller coastery. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, that's enough now?
Tell him you just went to Mexico and got grabbed by
Yeah, we went to Mexico. Some guy put his hand in my hand on his crotch.
You're still confused about it.
Real confused.
Oh, look, see that cactus with the big red thing on top of it? That's cool.
Bargain boat barn.
Where are you going to put the boat at?
What a name, bargain boat barn. Still down here.
Okay, we're on 82. We know that.
We're on 82. We're heading to Tucson, by the way.
Santa Cruz. Valleys against Indians leading a detachment of troops from Camp Crittenden. Lieutenant H.B. Cushing was killed in a skirmish on May 5th, 1871 by an Apache war leader from Cochise's band. I won't tell you how many Indians were killed by that lieutenant. So watch out for the Apaches around the horse. Mini hole.
Yeah, you got it.
Tombstone.
Zoom in on it. Oh, holy moly.
Entering Tombstone, elevation 45, founded in 1879.
So there ain't many people live here though, they don't put it on.
10-4.
Okay?
Tipper. And there's Billy.
Yeah, that's mine right there.
We're on our way to go see a gunfight.
No problema.
We'll get back to you. Alright, this is Tombstone.
A registered National Historic Landmark.
Oh, so that, oh, right there.
The sign I told you about a mile back that we were coming up with?
Welcome to Boot Hill Graveyard, Jewish memorial. Buried here are the remains of Tom McClory, Frank, I can't see that, McClory, David Clanton,
Billy Clanton.
killed in Irv Clinton battle October 26, 1881. Tex Howard and Sheriff Ford for Bisbee Massacre. Where'd it go? John Heath lynched by Bisbee mob.
Marshall White.
General Johnson hanged by mistake. Lester Moore, Marshall White. What does that say?
Lester Moore. Killed by 44, no less, no more.
Three-fingered Jack Dunlap and many others. Get all that. It's Boot Hill Graveyard.
Where's the graveyard at?
Oh, I'm sure we're going to pay $19.95 each.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in here.
Hello. We are at the graveyard and tombstone. This is, who is this? Quan Key. They got lots of very odd gravestones. Never heard of any of them. We're looking for important people. There's Chris. Wave, Chris! Gravestones all over the place. Much different than back in Texas. There's no grass anywhere. I'm gonna find someone we know and we'll get back to you. There's John Heath, taken from county jail and lynched. I think he was the one that was accidentally lynched. Please hold. Here lies Lester Moore, 4 slugs from A44. No less, no more. Poor Lester. And here we got Marshall White shot by Curly Bill. Poor Marshall White. Stinging lizard. Some of these are unknown. This is my favorite one. Here lies George Johnson, hanged by mistake, 1882. He was right, we was wrong, but we strung him up, now he's gone. Aww. In memory of Frank Bowles. Billy
Clanton.
Clanton, Tom McClory, Frank McClory, married on the streets of Tombstone.
Where was Ike Clanton? I don't see him here.
Huh?
Shit, there's a Ike Clanton too. I don't see his here.
Way to go. Boot Hill Graveyard.
Hurry up before I shoot you and bury you here.
Funny. All these are graves.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. This is all of Tombstone. Go from the top of the hill restaurant. grass hills. Here's the OK Corral gunfight site.
Must be having a gunfight in there right now. Look, there's some cowboys walking.
Hey.
Stagecoach.
Can't see him.
Watch out for the stage.
Horse crossing.
I'd like to ride that. I wonder how much it is.
The only place you can stop a horse trailer.
That is neat.
And more cowboys. Oh, look at the gurgly. That's behind the hill. That horse is way down there. I was about to say. Oh, we got another crossing. Bad people. Bed and breakfast in. Tucson for a while. Look at that, there's City Hall. Wait, Bill.
Oh, y'all go stand over there. I'm gonna get a picture of y'all. Go ahead, babe.
Where'd she go?
The OK Corral.
Here comes the showgirl.
Stand in front of that and let me get a shot of you. Come on.
Right.
There you go. Okay, that'll work.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is downtown Tombstone. There's a sexy mama.
These guys can pull like 2 to 3 times their weight. Now they weigh close to 2,000 pounds apiece, so as a team they can pull like 4 to 6 cars. And this little wagon right here is like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Now if they were just a small quarter horses like what they probably use in the park up there, at the end of the day these guys would be tired. But because they're so big, and actually that's why my boss buys the big horses, because it's actually an easy job for them to do. At the end of the day, they could go another 3 or 4 hours if they wanted to, or even another day.
You run 7 days a week, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, this wagon right here, my boss only has this wagon, and I'm his only driver. So I work 5 days a week. I have Mondays and Tuesdays.
Then next, you know, next time we see y'all, you'll be wearing a 6-gun here.
And to the left of me is 12. These birds are Belgian horses, which are cousins for the Clydesdales. Now they're not as long-legged or as big as the Clydesdales, but that's all right because these boys still weigh in close to 2,000 pounds apiece. I'll be talking with Jesse and Joe a little bit throughout the tour today. Folks, my name is Dennis, and I'll be your driver and your narrator. Jesse and Joe, step up. I'd like to invite you folks just to sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. We looked at Jesse and Joe and myself to show you and tell you a lot of history about Tombstone today. Now, folks, I'm going to take you back over 100 years in time, back to the 1880s when Tombstone was a mining town. Now, this is Allen Street that we're on right now. And back then, there was a lot of hotels on this street. Now, one of them was called the Browns Hotel. Off to my right-hand side, the entire second floor of this building was the Browns Hotel. Where Arlene's is on the corner right here, this was the Hatford Liquor Store. Now, the Hatford Liquor Store is where the Earths met Doc Holliday on their way to the gunfight at the OK Corral. They walked down that street to the corner, which is Fremont Street. They turned left onto Fremont Street and they headed down to the OK Corral. Now, off to my right-hand side, on the corner right here, is the old-time photos. Now, there used to be the Can restaurant that was owned and operated by a Chinaman by the name of Quan Ki. Now, Quan Ki made the finest Chinese cuisine there in the Southwest. Now, coming up on my right-hand side is the Historama. Now, the Historama tells you the history of Tucson, and it's narrated by the late Vincent Price. Now, to my right-hand side again is the famous OK Corral. That's where the gunfight took place between the Earths, Doc Holliday, and the Clantons of McClowry. Now, that happened back in 1881, October 26th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But actually, folks, if you look off to my right-hand side over there, you'll see us on that wall. On the other side of that cement wall was an alleyway coming from the OK Corral. Now, the Clantons and McClowrys were actually in that alleyway, and the Earths and Doc Holliday, like I said, they were coming from Fremont Street. Now, there was a reenactment of that gunfight at the OK Corral every day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, folks, back in the boom days, it was considered to be around 6,000 people living here in Tucson. But now that census was taken from the register, which consisted of white males 21 years and older. So if you take into consideration the women, the children, and all the other minorities that were not allowed to vote back then, there was around 15 to 20,000 people living here in Tucson. Now, out of that 15 to 20,000, there was a documented 600 Chinese. They lived in Chinatown, which we're traveling through right now. For the next 2 blocks was Chinatown. There was also a woman that lived here by the name of China Mary. And China Mary never left Tombstone because she controlled most of the workforce here in Chinatown. Now, back then, if you were a Chinaman and you wanted to work in the mines or anywhere else as far as that goes, they say if you didn't go through China Mary, chances are you wouldn't work here at all. Now, China Mary also controlled that opium back then. She died a very wealthy woman. She's buried at Boot Hill right by Quan Ki. Now, to my right-hand side where that RV park is at today, that was part of Chinatown, too. But that burnt down in 1882 and was never rebuilt. Most of the Chinese left Tombstone for good at that time. Now, to my right-hand side again, way off in the distance out there, you see that range of mountains? That's the Dragoon Mountains. That's where the famous Apache chief, Coach Chief, held his stronghold against the U.S. cavalry for over 7.5 years. Now, there's a few stories about what actually did happen to Coach Chief. One of them is that he was captured by the U.S. cavalry and taken to Campotica. A few days later, he escaped and fled to Mexico and never returned here to Arizona. But another story that I heard, and I believe this story is true, and that is that Coach Chief lived out there in a stronghold. That's where he died of natural causes. He's buried somewhere out there today. Now, the Oaks didn't come here to be lawmen. Actually, they came here to get rid of that brown wooden fence was Virgil Earth's house. Across the street from there, where the Territorial Trading Company is, that's where Wyatt Earth's house was. Morgan's is on the northeast corner. Now, Wyatt's burnt down in early 1900, and it was never rebuilt. Virgil's, on the other hand, I'm sorry to say, but on June 6th of just 1998, there was somebody inside of that brown wooden fence with matches or something. They caught the grass on fire, which caught Virgil's house on fire, and it burnt to the ground. And off to my right-hand side, you see that house with them boards on the window. Some people around town will tell you Doc Holliday lived there, but I don't believe that's true. We have never seen any documentation that would prove that Doc Holliday ever owned or even just lived in a house here in Tombstone. He was a drinker and a gambler. Spent most of his time in saloons, boarding houses, and brothels every now and then. Now, this house on my left-hand side was the home of Texas John Slaughter. The Texas John Slaughter was one of the roughest, toughest lawmen here in the Southwest. Now, when he went after an outlaw, if he did not bring back the outlaw, he would at least bring back his boots or his saddle just to prove that he had caught the outlaw. How y'all doing back there so far?
Wonderful.
All right. Oh, but I was going to tell you, too, that now that them wagons are on the other side of the street, the other three, that's owned by a different company, and they're in town 7 days a week, year-round. The only days that they don't come to town is Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. And that's because there's nobody in town. I don't know why, but they're all home. All right. We'll wait for this car to get by us here, and then we'll be on our way. Ken?
The wind feels good, doesn't it?
Do we go by Boot Hill?
No, Boot Hill is actually back that way. Where we turned left here, you turn right. When you get the stop sign, turn left, and it's down just about a street later on in the tour. I love getting on Tucson Street. We got a nice breeze over here. Now, this house on my right-hand side was the home of Dr. Goodfellow. Now, Dr. Goodfellow was a local doctor back then. He was also the doctor that patched up Virgil's arm and tried to dig a bullet out of Morgan's back. Now, later on the tour, I'll show you where that happened, and I'll tell you how they got shot. Now, up to my right-hand side out there is the Tombstone Hills, and that's where the majority of the mines are located. There is over 500 mines out there. Underneath the Tombstone, there's over 100 miles of mine shafts and tunnels. Off to my right-hand side, you see that telephone pole right there? I'd like you to keep that telephone pole in mind for just a couple of minutes, because I'd like to tell you all a story about that. Now, actually, back in 1884, there was a telegraph pole there. There was also a fellow by the name of John Heath. John Heath was a notorious outlaw, and he traveled between Tombstone and Bisbee. And one day in Bisbee, he noticed that there was a large amount of cash accumulating in one particular general store. He came back here to Tombstone and gathered up 5 of his buddies. His 5 buddies went back up there to Bisbee and they robbed that general store. Now, in the course of that robbery, they shot and killed everyone in there, including a pregnant woman from Tombstone. They called that the Bisbee Massacre. And yes, they caught them 6 outlaws and they brought them back here to Tombstone. Well, John Heath thought he was pretty smart. Turns out he had masterminded all, and he knew it was a hanging offense. He turned state's evidence and testified against his 5 buddies for a lesser sentence. He was sentenced to life in prison. His 5 buddies, coming up on my right-hand side. On the other side of that cement wall, they were hung on the gallows. Now, that's not the original gallows, but it is an exact replica. Now, the people of Tombstone and Bisbee got together one night, and they decided that's not justice enough for John Heath. They came down to the courthouse, which is on my right-hand side, and they formed an angry mob. They went inside to the back of it where the sheriff's office was at and overpowered the jailer. They grabbed John Heath and took him back down the street, and they hung him on that telegraph pole that I was telling you about back there in 1884. Now, if you go inside the courthouse, you'll see a picture of John Heath hanging from that telegraph pole. His death certificate is right there, too, and it was signed by Dr. Goodfellow. He wrote on that death certificate that John Heath most likely died from emphysema, which could have been caused by strangulation. Now, his house on my left-hand side was the home of Allen English. Allen English was a very prominent lawyer here in Tombstone. There was a lot of lawyers on Tupnut Street back then. Now, Tupnut Street was named after the second largest silver-producing mine founded by Ed Chaplin here in Tombstone. The name of that mine was Tough Nut, and this street was named after that mine. Now, there's some unusual things about Tupnut Street. One of them is, back in the boom days, there was over 100 saloons just right here on Tupnut Street. Now, if you go back to the courthouse, they'll tell you the street was referred to as Rotten Row. But it wasn't referred to as Rotten Row because of the 100 saloons or even the ladies of the evening on this street. It was referred to as Rotten Row because of the lawyers on this street. Off to my right-hand side over there is the Tombstone Library. Back in early 1900, that was a train depot. In 1958, they took up the tracks and they sold them to Mexico. Now, off to my right-hand side, you see them 2 doors right there. Now that door on the left-hand side is the entrance to the world's largest rose tree. Now that rose tree was shipped here from Scotland back in 1885 to a young bride-to-be. She planted that in her backyard. It grew to be the largest rose tree in the world today. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records, and it covers over 8,000 square feet. Now the base of that tree is about 6 feet around and it stands about 10 feet tall. It blooms in April and it blooms the white rose. We here in Tombstone, we like to call her the Shady Lady of Tombstone. Now if you look off to my left-hand side, the building on the corner right there was built in 1879. And it survived the major fires back in the 1880s. It's a visitor center today, folks. Back then it was a hospital at one time, a bank and a general store. Now if we get straightened out here, if you look off to my left-hand side, coming up you'll see that Indian fry bread wagon, and then a whistle-stop gift shop next to it. Back in there once was the Cosmopolitan Hotel. That's where the Earps and Doc Holliday were put under house arrest. Well, they investigated the gunfight at the Hotel Corral. They were found not responsible or not guilty, and they were set free. Coming up on my right-hand side is Big Nose Cake Saloon, and that used to be the Grand Hotel. On my left-hand side is the Tombstone Outfitters. That used to be the Cumberland Hexburners Saloon. Now, if you walk in that door and you look up at the ceiling on the right-hand side, you'll see a skylight. And that skylight was directly over the pool table that Morgan Earth. Violet and Virgil were younger brother was playing pool on one night, and an outlaw ambushed him from the back door. He shot Morgan in the back and murdered him while he was playing pool. Off to my left-hand side, on the corner right there, is a famous Crystal Palace Saloon. And it has been a Crystal Palace Saloon since 1881. Coming up on my left-hand side, on the other corner right here, is what used to be the famous Oriental Saloon. And that's where the Earps had control of the faro tables. And one night, the Tombstone City Marshal by the name of Virgil Earp was moving the Oriental Saloon. He got about 4 feet from the curb of the Crystal Palace when an outlaw ambushed him from a second-story building. This is on my right-hand side, the Longhorn Restaurant and the Branding Iron. The outlaw climbed to the second story of that building while it was under construction at the time. He shot Virgil in the left arm with a shotgun, seriously wounding him. Now Virgil lost the use of that left arm, and he left Tombstone not long after that. Hey, folks might be wondering what made Tombstone so famous. And what made Tombstone so famous was all the famous people that came here to Tombstone. What attracted those famous people was all the money that was being made from the silver and the gold mines. Now, between the years of 1879 and 1885, it took over $85 million out of the silver and gold mines here in Tucson. Now, those mines were founded by a prospector by the name of Edward Warren Shepard. Ed Shepard was stationed out at Camp Wichita. And one day when he was leaving the camp, one of his soldier buddies took him aside and said, "Ed, you gotta be crazy. The only thing you're going to find in those hills is hostile Apache Indians. The only stone that you will find will be your own tombstone." Well, that came to be true because in 1877, Ed Shepard found silver and gold. 1879, they founded the town Tombstone. And that's how Tombstone got its name, folks. Now, back in the mining days, they didn't have enough water here in town to supply a mill to extract the silver from the ore. So it was tied 2 big wagons together. Now, each wagon would carry 6 to 8 tons of ore. They were pulled by either 20 horses or 20 mules. And they were taken down to the San Pedro River, which is on my left-hand side over there, about 8 miles on the other side of the Tombstone Hills. Now, coming up on my left-hand side is the Birdcage Theater. That's where a lot of the outlaws and gamblers would spend their evenings for entertainment. Now, the Birdcage Theater is an original building. It has all the original furniture and fixtures on the inside of it. If folks haven't seen it yet, I recommend that you do so. Now, most of the buildings on Allen Street are original also. Coming up on my left-hand side, you'll see a building where it says Wells Fargo. That was the Wells Fargo office back in the 1880s. Now, a lot of the buildings on Allen Street were 2- and 3-story buildings. But now, during the major fires of 1881 and 1882, most of the 2nd and 3rd stories burnt down and most of them were never rebuilt. Coming up on my right-hand side is the Silver Hills Trading Company. And that used to be the Arcade Saloon. That's where the first major fire started. And it was caused by a whiskey barrel that had turned sour. 2 bartenders rolled that barrel out in the street one night to check the level of that barrel. One of them had a lit cigar in his mouth. The fell into the barrel exploded, and the fire was on. Now to my right-hand side, halfway down that block, there's a large cottonwood tree. And that cottonwood tree is right in front of the Tombstone Epitaph. Now, the Tombstone epithet was founded by a fellow by the name of John P. Clum. When John P. Clum first came here to Tombstone, he said every tombstone should have an epitaph. On May 1st of 1880, he founded the Tombstone epitaph. It became a daily newspaper for many years there in Tombstone. Hey, folks might have read about or heard about somewhere Tombstone has the nickname, the town two chucks that eye. To get the nickname, the town two chucks that eye, by surviving two major fires and earthquakes and the flooding of the mine. I sure hope you folks enjoyed that tour with us today on behalf of Jesse and Joe and myself, and I hope you enjoyed it.
They voted in the name of Tombstone. That's how we got the name, as you're about to see in the next 5 reenactments. In the early days, they tried to live up to the name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the actors, and the show's about to begin. But before we do every show, we always put on a weapons demonstration. We've discovered over 7.5 years of doing this show, there's a massive amount of people that do not understand what a blank is and how much power it actually has. One of our actors, Tennessee, is going to show you one of the blanks we use in the show. Now, that's a .45 caliber casing for large pistol. It's got a short load of exactly 18 grains of black powder. Now when he's through showing you that, he's going to put it back in that single-action 6-shooter. Hold it up next to that can on the rail and squeeze the trigger. I want you to keep in mind that can is filled with water like the human body, and the thickness of that aluminum is slightly thicker than human skin. We call him Sure Shot. He never has missed that can. Now the kid's going to show you what happened to that can. If that gun barrel had been anywhere near one of your vital body parts, you could either be in intensive care or dead right now. In the last 10 years, 8 noted actors and stuntmen have died from the misuse and improper handling of blanks. From 8 feet away, the particles of black powder coming out of the end of that barrel can blind you forever. Well, if you do not have any training in weapons, especially in a group situation, please do not attempt to copy any of the things you see in this show. For the kids out there, you ever see a gun laying somewhere, please leave it alone, don't touch it. Find one of your parents a responsible adult, a policeman or a fireman, but please, please leave that gun alone, it'll hurt you, and we all want you to be safe. People came from all over the world to attempt to get rich, and a few were successful. But for the unfortunate ones and those that died early, this was just a boom town. And like most boom towns, was rather lawless. Because in the beginning, the streets of Tombstone demanded and took a man for breakfast every morning. Let me introduce you to Filomeno Arante. He's half Mexican, half Texican. He's been drinking tequila going on 14 hours now. And this morning, he's back on the streets of Tombstone. He's looking for more tequila and trouble.
I'm going to kill a gringo today. Hey, Bucky! Give me tequila and the leg!
Okay! Now please! I can't put up with you again today!
Woman, I said tequila now!
You put everybody here! That's 4 of our bar! Hey! You still taking drugs from last night? No more tequila!
I said tequila! Now! Give me tequila and the leg! Let me go! You out of here! Get out of here!
Help me! Oh, deputy! Deputy! Where's the marshal in this town? There you are! I thought you was in there drinking coffee and eating donuts.
All right, what do you want?
That Arante was in my saloon, threatened me with a pistol,
only pay me $15 a week. Now, you really expect me to work every single day?
Listen, I'm a damn good taxpayer
Here we go.
and a good Republican.
Boy, that's important.
Now, you go do your job.
Yeah, you're also a pain in the butt.
Way overpaid that. Now, who's the hiding behind there?
There's nobody in here. Drunk or sober. I think you've been drinking your own blood-head whiskey again.
You guys put up all this on the hurt now, doesn't
That's what I thought. All right, tell me, what does this building look like?
He's big, mean, and ugly. He's a man. What can I say?
That sounds like half the guys in this audience here. See him anywhere?
That looks like him right there. Drinking that tequila.
Are you sure?
That is him.
Get off the street and I'll take care of it. All right, then. You dropped the board of trash. Turn around.
Are you talking to me?
That's right, I'm talking to you. Bartender said you stole that bottle of tequila.
Want a drink?
I don't think so. Not today. Did you cut up a guy and throw up a balloon last night? Say, that's against the law in Tucson. And you're going to jail. Real slow like you hand over that smoke bag. Backstrap first.
Well, my pistola.
Hey,
I came in to bring I'm not on going. Do you stinking get up?
Yeah, well, that hit's gonna leave a mark. First deputy faced off against Filomeno Dante was named Kev Phillips. He was a young man, only 24 years old. He'd only been hired permanently on the force for 1 month. Despite how drunk Filomeno Dante was, that bullet caught Kev in the shoulder, ricocheted off the bone, and clipped out his windpipe. He was dead in less than 20 minutes. Second deputy did recover from his wound. But Filomeno Dante was the most unlucky of the three. See, that bullet hit him right at the juncture of the thigh and the groin. It went deep, hit the hip bone, and shattered it, causing pieces of bone to come out his back end. It took Filomeno Dante 4 agonizing days to die. But he did have one consolation. He didn't go to that stinking jail after all. Killings and shootings in the early days of Tombstone, one of the strangest happened in the summer of 1880. One of the people involved was named T.J. Waters. T.J. was a sporting man here in Tombstone. He was a gambler and a prospector. He used to special order all of his clothes from back east. He'd come in, he'd get himself all duded up, get out on that boardwalk and buttonhole everybody and ask what they thought of his clothes. Well, if you liked his clothes, said something nice, he could be pretty neat, may get you a beer or a shot at one of the saloons. But if you didn't like his clothes, You said something bad or worse than that and laughed? This man had a vicious, violent temper. Might find yourself getting beat up or staring down the working end of a Colt 45. He and his partner, E.L. Bradshaw, were doing quite well financially here in town. But the streets of Tombstone demanded and took that man for breakfast every morning.
Ain't doing that you said, TJ. Oh, I will, Joe, I will. I appreciate you all of this. Boy, this is the finest shirt I've ever seen. Lord have mercy, I'm gonna get a hot date for this. Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
I said, howdy, folks. That's more like it. Now that I got your attention, what do you think of my pretty shirt? Ain't it nice? Hey, you want a ticket to get in here if you didn't shut up? Ain't too many fellas in Tucson can sport fashion like this, but I pull it off pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah. That's more like it. All right.
Hey, morning, TJ.
Well, how you, buddy?
Wonderful. I see you got yourself another fancy shirt.
Ain't it nice?
You look like a giant Easter egg. I said that's a lovely shirt. You have a nice day. Easter Bunny was on steroids. It wasn't me. It was that fella right there in the dark glasses in the road. Yeah, him.
Where you from, boy? You ain't from California, are you? That's good. Hey, go, sir. Tell me something, Miss Bonnie. What do you think of my brand new shirt?
I think that's the funniest shirt I've ever seen.
Funny looking. I'll have you to know this thing came all the way from New York City.
Well, got it, Glad. Since we're both styling, maybe me and you can go on a date down Allen Street. Kill some more clowns. Oh, mighty, honey.
Well, you bet. When?
How about next Halloween?
Halloween! Miss Bonnie, you're a good-looking woman, but I tell you what, if you were a man, I'd knock your block off. I ain't taking this no more. I've had enough of this. I've had it from guitar pickers. I've had it from weirdos hanging out with Mark. I ain't taking this no more. The next man, woman, child, or beast says anything about my hat, I'm going to kick their butt from here to business. I ain't kidding either.
Hey, for those that don't know the area, Bisbee's about 26 miles from here, and there's a mountain in the middle, so that ought to be about 2 days of kicking. Hey, morning, Mr. Bradshaw.
Morning, how you doing today?
Wonderful, gorgeous day.
Yeah, you think my partner's taking there around?
Oh, God, Lord, yeah. See, I was just talking with him. Like he went down to the Oriental Saloon there 2 doors down. You can't miss him. New shirt. He looks like a Picasso reject.
Where'd it come from? Michael, would you believe this beauty came all the way from New York City? New York City. Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you what, I think y'all done it that big time. Oh, I did. I absolutely did. Imagine something. What's that, Marco? You have to go in the circus and wear that silly looking shirt? That's fine with me. Tired of drinking your rotten good liquor anyway. I'm on good liquor, I'll go to less. Hey, TJ, hold up a minute. Why do you want to yell? The hell did you hit me in the head with that bottle for? Oh, did it hurt? Yeah, well, I thought we were friends. You know what? We used to be. But you know what else? What? We ain't no more. Well, it got on me, circus boy. There, now it's a good-looking shirt. Hey, Miss Patrick.
This little reenactment took approximately 5 minutes to perform, but in reality, this event took an entire day to unfold. With a loud shirt, a very bad temper, and a whole lot of whiskey later, and it's now 8 a.m. on the streets of Tombstone.
Calm down, Cookie. That's the first thing you got right all morning.
You'll pay me, cowboy.
I ain't paying you a dime. Next time you cook scrambled eggs, how about taking them out of the shell first?
You'll pay me, you lily liver cowboy. You ain't like a bear in there.
And another thing, pancakes ain't supposed to be black, crunchy, and greasy.
My mama taught me. You put the batter on the griddle and you let it sizzle until it's done.
I don't care. Get away from me. I told you I ain't paying you a dime. And you hear you ain't gonna have nobody. Knock it off. What in the world is all this? Too early for this promotion. Okay. What are you hollering about?
This crazy cowboy came into my restaurant. He had a stack of eggs and scrambled pancakes. Now he refuses to pay. Like a lily-livered horse that pay me.
This is assault.
That's what's my plan.
Yeah, well, I could have used some salt on that slop you cooked in there. All right. Now, both of you, just knock it off. I'll do it here in this. Cowboy, is that the truth? Did you refuse to pay Cookie for your breakfast this morning, whether you had any salt or not? Who are you, the breakfast marshal? No, you're about to find out. Really? Find out? Whoa. All right, now, calm down. Calm down. Put that shooting iron away now. We can talk about this. All right, we will. Now, I heard Cookie's side of this thing, and I'm willing to listen to your story. But I tell you what, big man, better be good. Yeah. First day this morning when I rode into town? Yeah. I go in the cafe here to have some breakfast. Go ahead. Well, that's when I meet this crazy woman over here with that frying pan y'all call it close. Yeah, I know what you mean, son. Go ahead. You know what she said to me? No, what she said? Come on, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Boy, oh, come on. Don't just lay there sleeping. You need to go get my money.
Hey, buckaroos! You're gonna pay for that breakfast, boy. One way or the other. That's one way to pay that buckaroo. Well, I tell you, folks, that food is king.
You lousy thieving horses! There! Let's get
Hey, good shoot, Miss Bonnie, that just lost your Martha Stewart award.
Good morning, Miss Bonnie.
Good morning! I have been waiting on a good-looking bartender. Now, where have you been?
Well, you know, it was such a beautiful day when I got up this morning, I decided to saddle up Old Blue and go out for a ride. Give me a full whiskey. I think you've had enough of drink flavor. Why don't you go home and laughing. They told me what you did last night.
I said I want another bottle of whiskey, Frank.
You mind your manners, Flavor. Can't you say I'm talking to Miss Bonnie now? Now go home and sober up or I told you ain't getting no more. Anyway, I said to myself, Frank, better get on back to Oriental and see what Miss Bonnie's up to today. That's right. We'll have a good time. Come on, we'll have a drink.
I told you I want another bottle of whiskey, Frank. You don't give me another bottle of whiskey, I'm going to tell the whole town. But I know you did my friend Johnny.
What? Have you, Flavor?
Why'd you have to hit
Hey,
me?
give me that shooter now. Come on, you drunk. Come on.
My gun?
Get the hell out. No, he's coming back to you. Sober up.
You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't throw Billy Claiborne out of the saloon like that and get away with it. I was at the OK Corral.
No, you wasn't. You run away.
I'm not running now, Frank. I got another gun. We'll see who the big man in Tombstone is.
Better go sober up like I told you.
That too drunk. Throw me out of a saloon. What are y'all folks doing in my house? That too drunk. I got another gun. Watch you get it, Frank. Where'd it go? Frank? I'm gonna kill him today.
Danny Clarence! Boy, what are you doing out here with that shotgun?
This don't concern you, Matt.
Well, it may not be any of my business, but I still want to know where you're going with that scattergun.
I'm gonna kill him.
You're going to kill him. Now, boy, who do you think you're going to kill?
Frank, that's who.
Frank. Billy, you
I
talking
need
about
smoke
fucking
effects
Frank.
on my
I'm
camera.
gonna cut him in half today.
Son, that man will put you in a pine box. You better go on home.
You go down that Oriental saloon, you kill that buckskin Frank Leslie, I'm on the street today, I'm calling him out.
All right, Billy, all right. I will tell him. But if you're smart, you go home.
You just go do it.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Want a drink? Yeah, let me have one then. Frank, tell me something. You know that kid Billy Claiborne, don't you? Yeah, I know Claiborne. Well, would you believe that boy's out here in the middle of Allen Street, and he's telling the whole town that he's going to put you in Boot Hills today. Claiborne saying that? He's saying it, and he's got a shotgun to do it with. Throw him out of here. Hey, that boy up on there.
Gotta go after this one. We don't get caught by the rain. We'll go eat dinner over there.
Billy Clark! Is that you, Frank?
You're going to kill me this day.
I'm gonna cut you in half today.
Doesn't have to happen. You just take that shotgun down the ground and you go on home like I already told you.
No, sir. It's revenge. What you did, my friend Johnny. Don't shoot, Frank. Don't. That all you got, Frank?
Right, buddy? I saw the whole thing. Absolutely. Self-defense. What are you at? Hey, Frank, whatever you want, pal.
And despite how drunk Billy Claiborne was, he was threatening a man's life with a weapon. That episode was ruled a self-defense. Now the real reason for the fight. The Johnny that the drunken Billy Claiborne was referring to is the infamous Johnny Ringo. Johnny Ringo and Claiborne were partners. They rode together. One night, buckskin Frank Leslie, Billy Claiborne, and Johnny Ringo were drinking. Frank and Ringo got into an argument. They decided to go out of town to settle it. They rode east to Galeyville. 2 days later, buckskin Frank Leslie's back in town. On the third day, they found Johnny Ringo's body in Turkey Creek. Though the investigators ruled Ringo's death a suicide, Billy Claiborne...
Where's he at?
Over there, guys. Got that drunken baby syndrome.
Does he?
Yeah. The legs don't work.
They don't quite work right, do they?
Is he not Sharon?
Police want to go.
Where are we at, Code?
At the desert. We're close to the desert. Are we?
Yeah, we're getting warmer, that's for sure. We are way out in the middle of nowhere. Oil country. Bakersfield, Texas.
Hi, Cole.
Hi.
Hi, Code.
Hi, Mommy.
Look at the mountains. Pretty. Right over Cole's head. We're in Texas still, but we're getting pretty good scenery. Pretty. Hi, honey.
Hi, babe. Look at the ones in front of us.
Where? Van Horn? How many miles to El Paso?
143.
143? Are you sure?
Been driving all day. We haven't even left Texas yet.
Kind of frustrating, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can I see it?
Say, say, There's Keely. Say hi, Keely.
Can I see something?
No. Oh, wow. Look at all the cactus, Mom. Wow.
One thing you gotta do a lot though, like us, we like to take our time driving up. You'll get people behind you doing 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour wanting to go up the damn mountain.
Say hi.
Right, we're
Hi.
pushing over like every... You are now in the Coronado National Forest.
She had the window. Yeah. Well, he was bouncing me around. I'm getting shook up. I love those cactus. That is neat. Wow, man.
That's where we just came from.
That road?
Look at that long road, man. Right there, look. God damn. Rock. Shit up through there. He had snow on top of his truck.
Fire danger.
That's what we did when we came up here. There's snow on top. We stacked snow all the way across. We're gonna have a traffic jam on the news tonight. I like these canyons when you turn these corners. See down in there? Yeah. Look at that. Where's that? Up here? Yeah, there'll be a sign.
Cole's out.
Yeah, I know.
Wear sunglasses.
Pretty bright.
See the wash? See the river wash going down out of the mountain?
Where?
See as it gets bigger right through there? And these cactus, some of them are humongous. Like
I've seen him.
this over here, that's
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 stories.
Jump, jump to the camera.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
All that out there is Tucson, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty wide area. That's the east side, and it goes all the way around the mountain.
Oh, you now?
Yeah.
We're on Mount
Beautiful weather
Lemon,
down at
heading
the
to the
house.
top. We're about 5,000 feet,
45 minutes and you're in the snow. Yeah.
and it's snowing.
There's
Well, it has snow. There's snow on the
one
ground.
of the things I just fell in love with.
Wow, Cody, you see the snow?
God!
Wow.
They're playing with it.
They are?
Market full of-
Awesome. See the snow? The window's dirty.
On the side of the road.
My ears keep popping.
Over here.
Where?
On the side of the road.
Wow.
There'll be one on your side.
Get over here.
Or we can wait till we get on
What?
that road a little bit.
I can't. Wow, that's a lot. Awesome. Let me out. Let me out.
Just be patient. We'll get into the really good stuff.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
It's gonna get pretty thick up here.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
5,000 feet, man. With the sun out.
Come on, Betsy, make it. What?
I got overdrive, but it's been about 30 years.
Well, one good thing about it, it's cold weather.
Do it all.
Have fun.
We'll pack the top of the van with it.
Yeah, that's the way to snow.
Wow. Wow, man. Look at honey.
I know, I see it.
Now let's wait till we get up. That way it'll be discovered. Get up around 8,000 feet, then we'll stop. Look at those rocks up there, man. That's awesome.
He's got a truckload of snow. What the hell they do that for? They just carry it down with them.
You can put it in their front yard, lay in it.
Everybody's like, hey, what's with that?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, there'll be fun.
I almost got a heart on already.
Don't say that. I got the camera going. Making a snowball.
Code, you got some gloves? Does he have gloves?
Yeah, they're in here.
Your hands are going to freeze if you start playing with the snow. The gloves will help you out a little bit. Good shot.
I see that.
Okay, your hands.
Oh, you missed. You suck.
Come on, once again.
Come on, you suck. You missed again. It's our snowman that we built. Say hi, honey. Ow! Hey, hey, hey! Ow!
Throw it at the camera.
Ow! On my head. All right, enough.
Got you that time.
Meg and Steph got snow on the camera, so I'm cleaning you out. Oh, y'all get, the camera's getting water.
Meg's getting paid.
Next. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's cold. Lives down your shirt.
What's wrong, honey? Doing the chicken dance?
I shoved you.
Hey, he's got green snow. Where'd he get that?
Down there.
Why is it green?
Somebody had paint, I guess.
Get it! Look, see? It's not gonna hurt you. He wants me to help him down the hill. What's wrong? Oh my God.
She can't quit falling.
Ready?
Go watch for cars.
You making it, Meg?
Stay there.
One more.
Cole.
You know what? I'm gonna knock.
Come here. Cole. Hi.
Close up.
Where are we?
We're at Ski Valley on Mount Lemmon.
How far up? Chris. How far?
9,150 feet.
Really?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Come here.
Here. Cody, get down here, please.
It is butt cold up here.
Hey, you must have hit some branches and some snow on it.
Cody.
Don't bring it.
Look at he just threw his first snowball. Check him out.
Oh, you almost got me. Do it again. Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Do it again.
What?
Put it back.
That
Here.
game?
Throw it to Chris.
That game?
Throw it to Chris. Here, throw it.
Huh?
Throw it.
Yay!
Hey, come back here with my hot chocolate.
Here, have some hot chocolate.
Oh,
goodness. What if I dipped it in there? No? Whoa! That was a good one!
What are you doing?
Damn it! Okay, somebody else. Throw it up there, Code.
What are you doing?
Put it up there over the paint.
Great! Yeah, baby! That's a snowball! this back in there and we'll let you know.
There you go. Stand up on it. There we go. Oh. Hey. Yeah.
Whoa! Get some more! Get some more!
Hold on.
What are you doing? He just started.
There you go. Put that one in front. I can't feel my hands. All right, I'm rolling.
Let's go, cuz.
There's a good shot there. What do you think? Birdie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Go home, make everybody jealous.
Yep, look what we saw.
It's like endless out there, isn't it?
That's awesome. You can see the mountains in the back, too.
You're all joking that you're going to fall down.
That's nice.
Did you get that one over there? With
Tumble
the
down the mountain,
See
right?
the hole in it and everything over there?
That is so cool. And I could sit up here forever.
Ponder the universe, just like I said.
Okay, now it's time for me to fall on my ass.
That is so neat.
Hurry up, woman. It's getting dark out here. Come on now. Tell her where you're at.
Where are we?
We're in Sedona.
Sedona, Arizona.
Home of the rocks, red rocks.
That sounds really funny when you say it fast. Can you say it fast?
What?
Sedona, Arizona.
Sedona, Arizona.
3 times.
Sedona, Arizona. Oh, there you go, honey. Let her just get the dog food.
Anybody want to help?
No, leave that there. Did they stay up there?
What?
Did they stay up there?
Yeah.
Take some pictures.